Hey all, it's Jay from Sophos Support here. I'll be going over the identification, investigation, and remediation process for shortcut worms. Shortcut worms, or LNK worms, are file-based worms which spread through the network by infecting the memory on machines when the LNK is run. The process for remediating and investigating this malware is to locate the source of where the shortcut files are being dropped from. To identify a shortcut worm infection, look for malicious files with an extension of .lnk. In addition, monitor for the following symptoms. LNK files are being dropped in a particular location, Sophos detects and cleans the dropped LNK files, the same LNK file is dropped again in the same location. This process repeats because the system has an infection in its memory which causes it to drop the file onto systems constantly. Remember, if the location is a file share, the infected system could be any machine that has access to that share. However, the detections will happen on the server hosting the share. To locate the infected system, you need to run the source of infection tool. We've linked an article with the download and usage of the tool in the video description. After the source of infection tool is running, you will have to wait for a detection of the LNK file to occur. Then, cross-reference the time of the detection in the source of infection log file. Find the file creation and look at the source information to look where the file is being dropped from, either a local process or a remote host IP address. Remember, the source of infection log file is stored in the user temp folder. In this example, we identified the host 10.0.0.1 is dropping the files .lnk and drive.mgr.exe in a share named testshare. To remediate this threat, install Sophos Endpoint on all machines in the network. Remember, one vulnerable system means the infection can persist. Once Sophos is fully installed, run a full system scan on every machine. Hopefully you have now eradicated the infection. However, if the dropping files reappear, this means that you have missed a machine in the network or there is something evading our scans. The next step is to submit the LNK files and a sample of the malware itself to Sophos Labs for analysis. Use a tool such as AutoRuns to check common places that malware can be found. The download link to AutoRuns is in the video description. Please note that AutoRuns is a third-party tool and Sophos Support won't be able to offer support for this application. In AutoRuns, you will want to check the following locations as they are the most common places malware will be found. In these locations, look for any files that you don't recognize, files that have an LNK extension, unusually named files, and any unsigned files. This screenshot shows an example of a malicious file. Note the location of the file and how the publisher isn't verified. An important tip, shortcut worms can hide under different users, so make sure that you change the user account you are viewing. Once a suspect file is located, navigate to the path and compress the file in an archive to prevent accidental execution. Then, submit the file to Sophos Labs for analysis. If the Sophos Labs team reports that the file is malicious, they will update our detection engine. After that change is published, you should perform a full scan to confirm the cleanup. If detection still persists, you either have unprotected machines or additional undetected malware files on the suspect machine. This means that you have to repeat the process of performing a full scan in all machines, using the source of infection tool to monitor the target locations, investigating the machine where the drop is coming from, and finding and submitting a sample to the Sophos Labs team. Repeat the process until the detections stop. See the knowledge base article in the video description for the steps presented here. This video covered the remediation for the shortcut worm. If during the remediation process you have any issues with the Sophos product, such as a broken installation, Sophos services missing or not running, please reach out to Sophos Support for assistance. Please note, however, Sophos Support won't be able to help you clean the environment, but will still help you out with those product-related issues. If you would prefer to have hands-on assistance with the remediation process, we can refer you to our MTR Rapid Response Team. This is a fixed-cost service that gets you in touch with a team of experienced, highly trained remediation experts. The MTR Rapid Response Team's contact information can be found in the video description. Hopefully this video answered your questions and has armed you with the knowledge to handle this situation. All the documentation referenced in this video can be found in the description. If you found this video helpful or have any feedback for us, rate this video with a thumbs up or thumbs down and leave us a comment. This is Jay, signing off.